Okay, so you have a really good swing, right? Your backswing, everything checks off every mark that I need. Now, when you go up, you get here, face is under control. But when you come down, you talk about missing left. Your pelvis stays underneath you the whole time, and you have no room, and you just jam your hands in really tight to your body and swipe them left. So I want you to get in a position where when you go up, we're gonna start moving the pelvis back. So we're gonna work on your transition move. Now, the first thing that I want us to feel is when we start our downswing, I don't think you get your pressure. Your pressure doesn't stay in your heels very long. You move to your toes as you're completing your backswing. So we're gonna do a little freezer where we concentrate on keeping the pressure back here in the trail heel. And then in transition, I want us to feel like we're gonna flex our knees out and push our pressure back. Now, it's gonna move up and around at some point in our downswing, right? And if you go there naturally, you're not gonna be able to stay back too long. So I just want us to feel our first move down is gonna be to sit back and create that space where we can just rotate around and get our hands out in front of us instead of getting the shaft really high and sweeping everything left. So that will be what we work on. When you first move down, I want you to feel this knee is gonna flex a little bit and move around. This knee has more flexion. So you see how your butt has gone back a little bit? Okay, that may seem a little uncomfortable. No, keep turning around your chest. So you see how everything starts to open? Now, if you look at this hip here, if there was a wall, you'd be up into the wall, right? You feel that?
Yeah.
To feel how your hands are now working through? That's gonna put you in a position where you can avoid just snapping everything left. And it gets everything creating space. So when I look at your swing, you turn, you get a lot of depth, okay? So the club's back here, your body really turns, but you pull your hands way underneath. And then when you work into impact, you're flipping it all out. Now you're a good player with good hands and you time that up pretty well. I'm going to work to get you working the hands more out in transition, right? Your shaft shallows, do you know what shallowing means? Okay, your shaft shallows really well. When that happens, we don't want the hands moving directly down. We want them moving more out. That's the reason we get players shallowing, right? If it's going out, we can just rotate our body around the corner. Now I'm in a good spot. Versus, you know, the pull down is for the player with the steeper shaft that has to flip it out late. So what I'm gonna try and get you doing is I'm gonna put an alignment stick here and I'm gonna force you to feel that the club is working more out and then you turn your body around. That's gonna get you more compression. You'll get a better ball flight. You'll get better spin rates. You'll be in a lot better position if you're doing that, okay? When you're coming down, I want you to feel like you're gonna rotate your chest and stay on top of that stick. So you see how now, when you look back, the club head is hidden in your hands, okay? Versus back here where it was earlier. If we can avoid and get over that stick every time, we're gonna be in position now. Keep turning your body. See how you cover that golf ball with your chest now? Versus trying to throw your hands out to the right. That's the point of that stick, right? So go back up one more time, let's do it together. There you go. Work your body around, hands more out. Good, now grab a golf ball. Tee it up. I want you to leave the tee in the exact same spot. Go ahead and hit one for me. Beautiful. So we just worked on getting your grip stronger. That's half the battle. You had an interlocking grip. I put you into an overlapping grip. I also strengthened the grip. Now that's important because when you go up before, everything would start to open and then your first move to square that would be to throw the club this direction, okay? So that takes an open face and squares it, but you talked about how you hit a lot of hooks with your driver, okay? That can put you in position to do that. And if you're not quick enough, the pass cutting across, don't get the face square with your driver, you hit the big slice, okay? That totally makes sense with your pattern. So the stronger grip's gonna put you in a better position. Now, the next thing I notice out of you is when you go up, you get in here and you take this trail arm and let the elbow completely fly and get really long and cross and your arms get up here like that. So we're gonna work on some structure here. This is right here, this is internal shoulder rotation, this is external shoulder rotation. I want you to feel, when you go back, that you're gonna keep this elbow more in, okay? So you see how it's pointed more towards my side? I'm gonna do a little setup trick where I get it more in from the jump. I want you to feel it's gonna stay more in. That's gonna shorten your backswing. It's gonna keep you from getting really long and really crossed and in a position where you can throw everything out that direction. That also matches with your pattern. We're gonna see what the shaft starts to do in the downswing after we fix that, and then we'll make moves on that as we go on. Okay, so the grip is on. There you go. Good. Now get set up here. Imaginary ball. I'm gonna have you tilt over a little bit more. There you go. Now, see how that elbow's in towards your side? Yes. I want you to feel like it's gonna stay there going back. Now we can push it away from our chest some. We can push it away. You see how it's still pointed down?
Yes.
See how you now have good width? Okay? When your body can't take the club back anymore, that's where that's gonna end, okay? So I don't wanna see you getting in here going doop, doop, out and long. I wanna see that feeling in, and when you feel the pressure and it gets really tense, that's the top of your backswing. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Perfect. Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and comment. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thanks a lot, you guys.